Before we get into the video, I just want to say I'm playing on a Scottish YouTuber's charity match like CJ Novo, Sharpdiv, Batchy, Marley13, Gogsy, Grant the Grafter. Loads of other Scottish YouTubers are playing in it. Ochilview Park, Stenhousemuir, August 19th, 3 PM. Tickets are in the description now, so if you want to go and see all of us play, then you can go and watch us live. So please do buy our tickets for a great cause for Sam H. So let's get into the video. Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have the first competitive game of the season for Rangers. We're back. Rangers versus FC Shkupu in the first round of qualifying for the Europa League. And it was not disappointing, just disappointing in some parts of the game. Obviously, not quite a Rangers shirt, but I've got New York Knicks, blue, white and Mandarin, of course. And yeah, so let's just get into the game. The new Rangers strip, the full blue. Oh, it's so smart. That was the first thing I noticed about it. But yes, going into the team, McGregor in nets with his orange strip, Mandarin. Left back, John Flanagan. Centre backs, Connor Goldson and Katic. Right back, we had Tav, new captain. Left mid, Murphy. Right mid, Windass. And three middle in the midfield. Cross McCrory, Arfield and Candace in centre mid for once. For the first time I think. And striker Morelos. So yeah, started off well. We created chances. Too many chances to not have scored. Morelos had a ton of chances, Windass had a ton of chances, and there was just a ton of chances kicking about. First 10 minutes we obviously dominated the game. We didn't really find that killer pass a few times to have put a cross into the box, and just the keeper came out and got a touch onto it, and Morelos was sitting right behind him, so almost got a tap in. One time the keeper palmed it out and it came to Murphy. He should have left it for Arfield, but he took a touch, hit himself, off balance, went wide. Another cross into the box, Tav whipped it in. Morelos is there, he didn't even have to jump for it, it was literally like chest height, went down, headed it over the bar. It's just the kind of misses that we're used to seeing Morelos miss. I really want to see what Umar Sadiq can do when he comes into the team, because if someone's going to put them chances away, well, we need someone to challenge Morelos with them. And I mean, I've saw a few videos of Umar Sadiq, he looks decent, but yeah, we need to see him play for Rangers, whole different country. You know, Bruno Alves didn't really suit Scottish football. He's away back to Italy, away to Parma. Not a big loss really. Obviously scored that free kick in the last game of the season against Hibs, but apart from that, not too much to get excited from him last season. But anyway, back into today's game, and yeah, I thought Scott Arfield was really quiet. I thought he was quiet, didn't really impact the game. Thought Ross McCrory played well defensive mid. Candace, I thought his work rate was good. Got unlucky with a few bits and pieces here and then, but I thought he played well. Maybe got taken off a wee bit too early. But Windass had a great chance at the back post with a header. Keeper made a routine save, headed it into the ground. Connor Goldson had a great chance at the back post. There was him and Katic lining up to header it. He should have just headed it back across goal, but he headed it down into the ground trying to get it front post. Just never worked for him. And on the defensive side of things, Goldson and Katic I thought played really solid. They weren't really up to much. Shout out to Basilio for Shkupi. If there's one player that is going to harm us in the second leg, it's going to be Basilio. Only 19 years old, and I thought he played a really good game. That's just one of the players that I noticed. The one chance that Shkupi did have, Lamachevsky, I think his name is, hit the bar from outside the box. Good shot, good build-up play from Shkupi. They actually got the ball, they were decent at keeping possession at times. But Shkupi, they hit the bar. McGregor didn't really get anywhere near it, but hit the bar, so that was really their only opportunity at goal. Can't remember McGregor making another save in the second half. First half. At the end of the half, he had a catch to save from a cross, but and then early in the second half, they had 3 corners in a row, which spelled a bit of pressure. But apart from that, nothing much. And the goal for Rangers eventually came. Eventually, not in the prettiest fashions. Does that make sense? Anyway, I don't care. And so the ball fell to Murphy inside the box and he took a touch onto his left foot. Looked like there was two defenders and Morelos in the way, but he managed to put it through the legs of one of the defenders, and the keeper really should have saved it. He got a hand and a foot to it, and it somehow went in. Scott Arfield could have goal snatched, but I guess he didn't. And then just 5 minutes later, it looked as if he was a bit complacent. Jamie Murphy was like, he had a chance at the back post. You just know his ability. He would have easily been able to just pass it into the far corner, just curl it in. But no, I decided to pass it back to Arfield to run onto it and just completely mucked up the shot. That I thought maybe he was like, oh, I'll set up a pal for this goal. Okay, we'll make it 2-0 and we'll just go on and thrash the team. I might be wrong. Maybe he was just trying to not be greedy, but he would have scored if he shot. And yeah, Windass had another chance. Morelos crossed it into him and he headed it over the bar front post. So like, it was just a huge amount of chances for Rangers. Not even exaggerating, could have been 5 or 6 now at half time, and as I said, it's not an exaggeration. It could have been the score because the keeper made a couple of decent saves, but all of our chances that didn't go in the back of the net was because we just missed them. We weren't clinical in front of goal. So into the second half and first 10 minutes we were poor. Nothing like the first half. First half we were knocking about well and be creating chances, as I said. Second half we were slow. We were just Shkupi. First 10 15 minutes of the second half, Shkupi were the better team. As I said, their pressures with corners. Didn't make a save out of McGregor, but they had a flick at the front post which went over the bar from one of the corners, and they just didn't really create much. Candace came off and it was Ryan Jack who went on. Ryan Jack, I wasn't too impressed with when he came on. I thought him and Ross McCrory are a bit too similar, and then they brought Ejaria on for Arfield. Arfield went off with an injury, but Arfield I thought didn't have his greatest game. I thought he was not poor, he was just quiet. John Flanagan I thought looks a bit slow. He was getting a few good tackles in, but he looked slow, gave the ball away a few times. So did a lot of the team, but noticeably him, he gave the ball away a few times. And yeah, so Ryan Jack thought didn't really look up to his usual standard, his usual self. But Ejaria came on for Arfield, as I said, and Ejaria, he reminds me a lot of Nathan Ottawa. Not gonna lie, just his style, his haircut, his kind of swagger, the way he swaggers about the pitch with the ball, with the kind of looks as if he's a big, like, as if he's lazy on the ball, but he can literally skin a player just by touch it by him. It just looks like one of those players. Like Nathan Ottawa, if you remember him 2 seasons ago, he was amazing. He would skin players for fun. But yeah, Ejaria looked like that, and I think that he can be a good player. I've heard mixed reviews of him. Negatives about his work rate, but he did work back and get a couple tackles in and all that tonight. So the positive aspect of his reviews about him being good in the ball, he showed that tonight, and he could have won a penalty for his troubles. I think he should have won a penalty. Turned his man inside out, clipped his left leg, his left foot. I thought it should have been a penalty. Leave down below what you thought of that. Another penalty appeal, we will get onto it soon, but yeah, I thought that should have been a penalty. Then was it Windass that came off for Middleton? Yeah, Glenn Middleton. I think 5 times he had the ball in the first 5 minutes. Every single time hit the byline, took on his man and beat him. 4 times out of the 5 I think he beat him. One time he could have got a penalty if he went down because it was on the byline and he was actually getting pulled back so much. He got a few crosses in, got to the byline, a few cutbacks in. He looks a really good player, Glenn Middleton. So yeah, let's get on to the second penalty appeal, which was by Morelos, it was crossed in. I'm not sure who went for the overhead kick, but it fell to Morelos, took a touch, and the defender did have a hold on his shirt, you can see it, but the way he like chucks his arms in the air, all that. If he didn't go down like that, probably wouldn't have been a penalty, but that probably put the referee off going down like that. Obviously, been watching football for the past month, you're used to VAR, but you're not getting that in the first round of Europa League qualifiers. You're just not getting that. The third penalty appeal, we finally got. Ryan Jack played the ball into Jamie Murphy. He got there in front of the defender. He got a touch into the ball, and Jamie Murphy got a touch onto the ball, and the Shkupi player took Murphy out. Penalty, and Captain Tav steps up and just kind of puts it down the middle. Thank God for 2-0. We've made progress from last year. Last year, first leg, we only won 1-0. And we went on to lose 2-0. We've won 2-0 this leg. Just, please Rangers, I'm begging, don't mess this up. I was just so glad the second goal went, and I think every Rangers fan felt the same. To go 2-0 up and to not have a possible repeat of last year. I mean, it's still on. I'm not trying to sound negative, I'm not trying to put any negative vibes on, but we can't go into the next game thinking it's over. We need to go in playing the same way, creating the same chances, taking those chances for one. And also, lads, follow me on Twitter at cskillen0619. I will tweet out about things Rangers related, and if you want to reply and I'll mention them in the video, then that would be quite good to get some interaction with that. So I did put out what you thought of the Rangers game. Gadmac, Big Gary, who will be at the charity match, did reply saying should have been killed off at 2-0, but 2-0 will do. Which, I mean, I suppose 2-0 could do, hopefully. Happy with some players' performances, bit disappointed in others. Leave down below what you thought of the points I mentioned in this video, what you thought of the games. But game is on Tuesday, it's not on Thursday. I thought it was next Thursday, the second leg, but it's actually on Tuesday, so if I can get a stream or whatever, I will do a match review on it, or a fan recap. And yeah, if you do like the video and liked of the results, please do leave a like. Comment down below what you thought of the game, and any feedback is much appreciated. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. We're almost at 1,200 subscribers, so thank you very much for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.